Welcome to Sam Outside. I'm Sam and I'm outside. I don't always go outside because I want to. Sometimes I go outside because I need to. Yeah. And it's been a long time. I've made a career out of it. And because it's, part of my profession, the circumstances are not always ideal. It's not always the sunny, warm day, but there's still a reason to go outside. And in my line of work, it's because there's something to learn. So when it's safe to do so, and when I'm well prepared physically, mentally, and emotionally, and my guests are, we make time to go outside. And we might have to make some considerations around what that looks like and our intention. But the hard part is getting ready to go outside. Once we're outside, that's when the magic happens. So that's the point of today's video. Is the hardest part is getting there. All right. It's like going to the gym. All right. It's like preparing a meal. There is so much effort. The hardest part of doing the workout is actually not working out. It's getting to the gym. All right. So for me, part of the hardest part about, finding motivation to go outside, it's not always about what I want. It's what he needs. All right. And so I've got, I've got several reasons to go outside. And again, right, the conditions are not always ideal, but he needs to go. And it's part of his routine. Man, when we're stuck inside and it's, the fire's going and there's tea and there's more reasons to stay inside than to go outside. Yeah, there's a moment. Sometimes there's a couple moments of us, doing a negotiation with ourselves. I don't negotiate with the dog. He needs to go outside. He gets a little stir crazy. And it's an internal clock. He just knows, hey, this is the time I normally go outside. And after I go outside, it's time to eat. So that's part of our routine. And that's what a lot of my videos have been about. It's about finding the need. And for me, right, I'm like, oh, the thought about going outside, look at it out there. It's cold, it's windy. But once I'm out here, that's when the magic happens. So I've said it before and I'll say it again, the persistence, all right? The act of committing, right? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to get ready and I'm going to go. That's the hard part, all right? That's where you've got that negotiation with yourself and you come up with more reasons not to do it than to do it. And then you slowly start going through the paces and you're still, you're thinking about so why am I doing this? But it's the consistency that helps, all right? So the persistence helps you get it and the consistency of doing it really helps you keep it. So for me, being a responsible pet owner and being someone who is physically, mentally prepared to go outside, I've got no reason not to other than the idea of, being uncomfortable. So I wear the clothes that are going to make me more comfortable. And I do make some considerations, all right? I'll modify my time, my exposure, all right? And then I'll choose a path which will fit that time. And I was just out on the lake and the wind chill is a factor today. So I'm not going to expose myself to the wind. In fact, I found a little more cover. You can still see it, like it's still snowing, but because I'm being a little more protected by my environment, by the path that I'm choosing, I'm modifying my comfort. I am finding ways to make what would otherwise be, an uncomfortable, maybe even an unsafe choice by being exposed, right? I'm still doing it, but I'm doing it in a different way. So, I'm not going to be outside for the normal hour, right? I'm not going to be outside for a half hour. I'm going to be outside for 20 minutes. But that's all it takes. Just go outside. It's so good for you. In the idea, you'll find more reasons not to. But once you get out there, just breathe, smell, feel, listen. Listen to what's happening in the world around you. Listening to what's happening to yourself, right? So that's part of the act of mindfulness, right? So take some moments, breathe. Take some moments to smell, to feel, to notice, to be aware. And that's where the magic happens. So for me, it is a habit and it's a habit and it's a healthy habit, one that I've chosen to be consistent with, right? But I've got to be persistent. Hey, and before we had the dog or between dogs, we still made this commitment. And it's partially because it is a way of life. I've chosen a career in outdoor education and I go outside, right? And yes, there are times where it's not safe to do so, but we accommodate, all right? And we make some considerations around, first and foremost, safety and then comfort. So we modify, right? But there's still a lot to be learned, even if it's just for a couple moments by spending the time outside, right? And once you do it, once you're out here, you won't regret it, right? So do something about that inner dialogue. Find more reasons to do it. Trust me, once you're out there, it's worth it. So please, find time to go outside. Think about the considerations, think about your comfort, think about your safety, but you won't regret it. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate that very much. Time for me to find the dog and go inside. I'll talk to you again soon, hopefully when it's a sunny day. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.